But in the meantime, we have to deal with Donald Trump, because Donald Trump, in 20 days from now, will be inaugurated as the 47th President of the United States. He actually gets two numbers. He was the 45th. He becomes the 47th as well. But already the Democrats in the United States are working very hard to try to break up the Trump machine. And their big push at the moment appears to be an attempt to drive a wedge between Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Clearly, they are the two big brains inside the Trump machine. If they can drive a wedge between them, they think that would be a good thing. We saw it happening when they started saying, oh, well, Musk is really calling all the shots and making jokes about calling him President Musk. Do you think, that will work? I mean, will Trump fall for that sort of thing? Has he got an ego that's vulnerable there?
Yeah, very possibly. Look, this is smart. We know Trump has the world's biggest ego. We know that this would needle him. We saw it in that debate with Kamala Harris, where you could just see she was just baiting him, and we knew she would bait him, and he took the bait. Now, I think the question is, has Trump evolved as a politician where he can spot this? And I think there is his history, which would suggest no, but the one piece of evidence I would say on the contrary is the way that he's managed JD Vance. JD Vance had every opportunity and was the star, in my opinion, of that campaign. And it feels like Trump has actually utilised him and put him in a position where he's comfortable working alongside him. So just perhaps maybe the Donald is wisening up to these sorts of Democrat tactics.
It actually strikes me that that's the case. I think the Donald Trump we're seeing is more of a statesman, more presidential than we've ever seen him. In fact, I think the actual turning point, was the shooting. When he was shot in Butler in Pennsylvania, I think, this is just Kel, I think he was different afterwards. I think he's been calmer, he's more confident, he's a man who knows what he's doing, and I don't think he can be shaken. Do you think they might get away with driving a wedge in there somewhere, Evelyn?
No, I think they'll try, but I think Trump's been through absolutely everything to hell and back, and he's come out on top better than his enemies. So I think he's okay, and I think what you said, Will, is true. I think his first term, when he was inaugurated in 2016, I don't think he had as good men around him. I think the difference now is that he has good men around him that are going to hopefully have a lot of wisdom, a lot of discernment, and give him good advice. I think JD Vance is an incredible vice president pick.